before we start, I would like to check your attendance first. So, is everybody here?
No, ma'am.
Who's absent today?
Dewi Olia, ma'am.
Dewi Olia. Yes, ma'am.
Azzahra Meyditha, ma'am.
Ma'am.
She is absent today because
Why?
I don't know, ma'am. Dari Bonanda tuh pasien kemana?
Okay, thank you for the information. Before we start, I would like to ask you, do you still remember what we have learned last week? Anyone? What? What text? What?
Factual test.
Okay, factual paper text. Thank you. In today's meeting, we're gonna learn about procedure text. So let's get started. Okay, this one. Before we start, I would like to tell you that there are 3 learning objectives for today's activity. The first one is students will be able to identify the definition, the structure, and linguistic element of the procedure text. The second one is students will be able to answer questions based on the procedure text given correctly. And the last one is students will be able to make a structurally correct procedure text in groups. Okay? Did you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the first one is definition of procedure text. So, procedure text is a text that informs, explain, or help the reader on how to make or use something. The aim of this text is to inform or show the reader about how something is used, made, or done through a sequence of steps. Okay, I'll make this more clear. I'll tell you in Indonesian that teks prosedur adalah teks yang menginformasikan, menjelaskan, ataupun membantu pembaca untuk mengerti atau mengetahui bagaimana sesuatu itu digunakan atau dibuat. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's move to the next material about text structure. So there are 3 structures of the procedure text. As you can see, there are goal, materials, and the steps. The first one is goal. Can anybody here help me to read what is goal in the text structure of the procedure text? Can anyone here please read this? Yes, Ira, please.
Goal. The section part down is the focus of the steps to be made or finalized to be realized in the procedure.
Okay, thank you, Ira. So, goal pada bagian ini kalian harus menulis tujuan atau apa yang akan kalian lakukan dalam teks tersebut. Jadi, dalam prosedur teks itu, goal ini ditempatkan di bagian paling pertama dari teks prosedur. Okay? The next one is material. Can someone here please help me to read this one?
Ma'am.
Okay, Tako, please read this.
This section explains what tools and materials that are in process of making something you want or what needs to be prepared before starting the steps that have been made.
Oke, thank you Takwa. Jadi pada bagian material ini kita akan menuliskan alat-alat atau bahan-bahan apa saja yang akan digunakan dalam proses pembuatan sesuatu atau hal-hal yang harus disiapkan sebelumnya. Okay, the third structure, the steps. Who's go, please? Oh, baby, yeah, okay. Please, help me.
The steps in this section, the steps or sequences in doing something you want to achieve, and in this section, the step must be sequential and not random.
Okay, the first one I want to say how to read this.
Try.
Achieve. Okay. So, pada bagian ini kita akan menuliskan step-step atau langkah-langkah dalam melakukan sesuatu. Dan hal yang paling penting pada bagian ini adalah step-step itu harus ditulis secara berurutan, tidak random, supaya langkah-langkah untuk melakukan sesuatu itu dapat lebih dimengerti. Oke?
Okay?
to connect one step to another step, I will use this one to make it lebih berhubungan or connected with one step with another step. So for example, like then, while, next, and after that. The next one is numbering. This one also is a very crucial or important thing in procedure text because the numbers shows a segment of activities. For example, like first, second, third, and so on. Okay, did you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
You got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, now let's move to the example of the procedure text. Can you see this one? Okay, to make you understand more clear, I would like to check what I have explained about. How many structure on procedure text?
Three, ma'am.
Three. Okay, what is the first one?
Rule.
Which one from this example procedure text? Okay, that's correct. And then
Cereal.
this one?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
okay, I think you have understand what we have learned before. So now, okay, I would like to share your worksheet. In this paper, this text ada di sini. Jadi saya mau kalian untuk membaca dengan baik teks ini. Dan setelah itu akan ada 5 pertanyaan yang harus dijawab dengan benar berdasarkan dari teks ini. You got it?
So what for that second?
The text and then the question. Okay, please go to the next. Okay, now I'll give you around 1 hour. No, that's too long. 5 until 10 minutes maybe to do this. So please take your time. Okay, you guys done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the question. So I want you to please tell me the correct answer. Number 1, what is the main ingredient of the bregadel tempe?
A. That's right.
Okay, that's correct. Number 2,
Meat.
Papa first, yes.
C. Before to flatten the shape of tempe.
Okay, that's right. And number 3,
Ma'am.
Muran, yes.
B, ma'am.
D,
After we set the tempe and before we mask the tempe.
okay, that's correct. Number 4,
C.
okay. You guys are so excited. Yes, and then the last.
D.
Okay.
Oh, you
applause to all of you. Okay. This one actually I want you guys to read in the class, but I think time will not able to do this in class, so I will make it as your homework. I want you to work in groups to make a simple procedure test about how to make a food or how to use something. Jadi kalian harus membuat procedure test tentang apapun itu untuk membuat makanan ataupun menggunakan sesuatu. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Any question about the task?
No, ma'am.
What? Oh, submit until next meeting. Okay?
Wrong.
No more question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Before we end the class, we're gonna do a wrap up about all the material that I have explained. So procedure text is basically a text that informs or tells the reader about how something is used, how something is made, or how something is done. And there are 3 steps per procedure text. The first one one is goals, the second one is materials, and the last one is
Steps.
okay. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think that's all for our class today.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for your attention and your kindly active participant.
Yes, ma'am.